Yeah, again, this is going to be one of my random videos, but this is about if you ever want to get your window out or your door or the inner workings. I'm just going to show a bunch of close-ups. I've never done it before, so we'll just start here. Here's the door latch. Again, I cut this piece away in the last video. So you got this. You got a connection here. You got these 4 bolts on the latch. And then you got this coming across, which is the pull on the door right here. Then you got this piece. I'll do close-ups in a second. Which is the lock going up into the door. Maybe I'll do a close-up now. Playing with my camera. Shit, the battery's dead. This battery's gonna die, so. So you got the 4 bolts. You got this piece coming across here with this clip. If you can see that. There's a guide that snaps in from the other side. There's this piece with the slide out retainer. I guess if you want to get this out, you got to take these out. These are bolts. There's a bolt here and a bolt here in the glass. I'm not sure why. And you got this lever in here, which is that's the door. The key. See, I got a picture of this key. I have to lower this down. I don't know why this battery's dead. I just charged it last night. Let me just take the camera off the tripod. So here's the key. This piece of metal is bent up. It looks like this piece slides into that bolt there. You got this stuff over here. Trying to back out. These pieces, this piece, that piece, again, I'll just kind of go in and out. These are riveted in. I guess I gotta cut the rivets. This track here, you can notice this is off the guide. That should be in there, I'm pretty sure. It's all worn out. There's another piece, I'm not sure what this is for. There's this guide here, it's bolted here. I don't know what this is. Looks like this unscrews off of here with a wrench. So I'm just going to take it apart. It's a little different because it's not a power door. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on. And then I'm just going to throw this door away. Or maybe I should just keep this together and take the other one apart. And this would be my reference. Anyway, I suggest if you ever do, well, here's your reference right here. And you got anybody that doesn't have a power door, power locks and power window. This is what it should look like, I believe. Anything else? And this handle here, you can see it, there's some The nut there and the nut there. And this lock is held on by a clip. This is the door lock. Clip that just slides out. Maybe I should keep this door together. Oh, show you a picture of this. The battery says dead. Here's the hinges. If you're curious about it, there's this much, see the circle here? There's this much play when you're adjusting it. It can slide around up and down, but you can't take this piece out because it's welded. You can see it's got a frame to it. Go around to the hinges. My light just unplugged. Going around to the hinge side. You can see this is missing a bolt. And there's that rubber piece I was talking about. That if I can do it, if I can show it. Let's see, where am I? Well, that rubber piece right in the middle there. That comes out if you have power. If you have a wire going in your door. Like I do in this car. And I think that covers the door. Unless I flip it over. Sorry about the lousy picture. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take pictures with my regular camera in case I do take this apart. That way I don't have to remember anything, because who knows, you know. You start working on something and life gets in the way and you don't come back for a month. So that's what the inside of a door looks like. Just one more look, see if I see anything else. Get the light back over here. Again, you get the body moldings. Not sure what that is. Some kind of plastic piece. So I guess this is where you reach in to get over to here, or you can reach in through here. But it helps to know what you're trying to do and what pieces are missing. If there's any pieces missing, I don't know. Okay, I want to just go over this a little bit more. Because every time I work on anything, I got to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Let me make sure I can see what I'm, yeah, okay. So, if you have this manual, it doesn't have anything about the doors that I can find. I mean, it's not in the index. I don't know where to look. So, I mean, I don't want to look through every single page, but I don't think it's in there. Same with this. It's not in here. I bought this book. I collect these books. I buy them every 6 months. In here, it doesn't really explain it. It shows them out. Then I have this, you know, you can get these things on eBay. Then I have this. This is a picture. But that's not really that helpful. It doesn't tell you how to take it apart. But this book here, the 76 Fisher body. But remember, this is an F body. This has got a whole section on doors. It's got 90 pages. Like, for instance, here's a picture right here. That's a good picture. Let's just see if it says any information on it. See if it says how to remove it or anything. Yeah, it does. It's got instructions on how to remove it. Just going to go through some more pages here. Some more pictures. Here's one with the power lock. Just looking at the door handle here. This has got a power lock, but not power windows. So I guess with this and that door cut open, I don't need these books. This book's no good. This book is useless. This is what you need. Again, this is just the doors. This has got a lot of information in it. But make sure that you look at F body, because this says this publication contains the essential removal and installation adjustments and maintenance procedures for servicing all U.S. and Canadian built U.S. 1976 Fisher body styles except K and T. So it's got a mixture of parts of pages in here. So make sure that when you're doing this, that you look at the F body pictures. Anyway, this is the book you need. It's really weird. Sometimes, I can find the information here. Sometimes I can find it here. Sometimes I can find it here. Sometimes I can find it there. But I can never find everything in one place. Then there's, I guess I got this book too. What's the difference? This is called, again, this is the Fisher body. This is what you need for the drawers. Then I got the assembly manual, which is, let me just take a second to see the doors in here. But this has a lousy index. Let me see. Okay, so what I did is I went through and made I forgot, see if it says anything about doors. It's broken into 14 sections. I'm reading it. Doesn't say anything about doors. Last time. This is the book you need for doors and other stuff. I mean, let me just look at the index, what's in here. Windshield wipers, underbody, front end, doors, rear quarter, rear end, roof. That'd be good for the T-top, except I got a 79 T-top I welded on. Seats, electrical. This might have some of the missing electrical that I couldn't find in this book. Stationary glass. And then it says it's an index. Let me just look at the index. So, if I go doors, door lamp, door adjustment, all except H and X, door hardware, door lubrication, door pull handles, door installation. So I think I'm armed enough now that I can take these doors apart. And another thing I have, because I have the lift, and I'm getting old, I can raise this up to the right body height. So I guess this is, again, my videos are random. People that don't know how to do it, I don't know how to do it, but I just figure stuff out as I go. Notice it's got a door tag on it. I'm gonna go see what it says. Maybe I can see it through the viewfinder. I'm gonna go over closer. Get a flashlight. Pretty much everything's faded out. I think if I took a picture or put it on my computer, I could read it. I think this is I think that's the serial number. And the rest of the stuff I really can't read. The other problem with taking this window out, it's got to be at the right height where you can grab the bolts. And right now it's stuck in the wrong spot, so I think I have to get a motor hooked up, which the motor's burned out, so that I can raise and lower it, so that I can take it out. Also, this trim that goes on here, that I believe is broken off, but you can't put it in unless the window's down. You know, like a metal trim on the top. So that's why I've been kind of dreading these doors. The other thing, again, I always jump around when I was doing on the T-top. Again, this is off a 79 T-top. I'm gonna see if I can get closer. The only moldings I have are what came with the car. So again, it's like, what do I need? But what I think here's a Y piece that goes here, which I don't have, so it goes like this, like that, maybe like this, and this. So you need this piece, one piece, two pieces, three pieces, one, two, three, and this, and that. So I guess there should be, like, from what I can see, there should be 4 pieces of trim molding and the rubber. It goes all the way around. So that's for another day. But it looks like 4 pieces. So if I go back and look at my video, I can remember what I said. And I think they sell that stuff. There's a place called Firebird Central, I think. And I think I saw that they're selling those pieces. So, again, I jump around. So I'm getting back to these books one more time. So I said you should get this book, at least for doors. I'll explain in a second. Just want to double check myself. But I don't think this has any part numbers in it. It doesn't. So even though it shows you how it goes together, there's no part numbers. So then if you have this book, which is a master parts catalog. You probably can't see this, but it says, again, this says 70 to 76, and it calls out the part numbers. For instance, 30 is a support window guide, rear cam, upper, and then it says group number 10687. Well, what good is that? So then you need this book, which is a chassis and body parts catalog, 76 through 81. So if I go to the group, which is 10, all these parts are 10. Let me move some of the stuff out of the way. Like a mosquito. But it doesn't say 30, but let's see, let me just see if I can find it. 30, support, window guide, rear cam. So again, what was that number? It was 30 was 10, 6.87. Again, I didn't practice any of this. I'm figuring it out right now. So bear with me. 6.87. So it goes 6, 9, 10, 6, 9, 4. Forgot again. 687. 687. Here it is. I'm just going to show you that. Just interesting to me. It's like, how do you use these books? So I just want to show you one more time. So I don't know if you can see it. Here's the picture. Number 30 is 10687. If you go over to here, ten 687. There's the part number. I'm not saying you can buy these parts by the part number. Sometimes they, but it's a starting point, and it gives you the right name. Support, inner panel, left hand, right hand, left hand. 76 through 77, 76 through 81, 76 through 81. It's a starting point. I could see that, you know, if you were to work on these Firebirds or Trans Ams all the time, after you did it every day, for years, you become an expert. Anyway, that's it. I just found one more piece of information. So in this book, let me see what the date is. 2015. He says that you can buy all the plastic pieces from AMD, which is Auto Metal Direct, for $175. A lot of money, but again, doing this stuff is not cheap. So anyway, Auto Metal Direct. Yeah, now that's in this book. I think your best bet is you buy a complete car, even if it's a piece of junk, that has every single piece. Because I know I say this on almost every video, but buying a car that everybody has stripped all the parts is a job in itself. Makes it 10 times harder. Interesting, but harder. Okay, another off-subject topic. I think I talked about it a long time ago, but I think this is really important. If you happen to have an auto lift like I got, and you're wondering why they're turned like this, for the door. So if you get a lift like this and you turn it, make sure you put, if it's turned like this, make sure the front end is that way. So I can open this door all the way. If I back the car in, I can only open the door like that much. And I did that for a year or a year and a half. And then all of a sudden it occurred to me, why are these things turned like this? So the advantage is, it's all the way open. I can get it to full door. I can reach in here, no problem. Before I was like trying to get in here. And then if you do this, just push it forward until the door almost hits. I got like that much room. And that's it. So as I was saying before, the advantage of the lift is you can work at a height that's comfortable to you. Like that, when you're young, you don't care. But my back is, isn't what it used to be. So heck, I want to go up even further. I want to have it right here. I'm still having to stoop a little bit. I want it higher. I like that. My hands are right here. I can see everything here. Perfect. So now I'm going to bring the camera over here. I don't know how much more I'm going to shoot, but I'm going to show you what. This is the 76. And it's got the power windows and power lock. Of course, looking at it, I can see that. Let me see. The power windows are on top of the console. Power window switch. Turn this off. I think I'll do, while I'm here, I think I'll do a close-in shot of this label. See if I can read it when I upload it. Put some light on it. You can see where on the right it says, I can't put my hand in front of it, but I think that's the serial number on the bottom left, or the ID passenger. And again, I need something better to read. Well, I'm looking at a screen 2 inches tall. Let's just zoom in. So I'm just going to remember the last four numbers are 9193 on the bottom. On the top, find my flashlight again. See a date right there. I think I see a tire size. Anyway, it's part of the fun of it to me. So here's the stock door. Probably gonna get in the way. But again, this is how it came. We were looking at the other, if you go back in the video, here's that handle I was talking about. It's like this piece. It's supposed to slide in there. I think it's broken. The handle's disconnected. This rod. I don't know what this is. I think it has to do with the armrest, I think. Again, this is the power coming in. I'm not sure why there's two wires right now. Oh, I know. One's power lock. This must go up to here somewhere. And this is for the power windows, and the motor goes right in. The motor goes right in there. I think I took it loose. See if it's in there. I bolted it back in. And what I did, like it or not, there's bolts in here that you can't really get to. So I think in an earlier video, I drilled holes right here. 1, 2, 3. That way you can take off the motor for the power windows easy. And I could just put rubber plugs, or I could do whatever. I could weld a piece. In some earlier video, I give the measurements for that. And that's it. So looking at this glass, I was talking about, can I unbolt it? I can. There's one bolt right there behind this piece. I might be able to get out. With the other ones, I need to lower this glass. Or maybe if I take these rivets out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe the whole window would drop. And there's this added track here. I don't think it's on this one. Nah, I guess it is. But again, looking at this one, just thinking to myself here, if I undo this, maybe if I undo that, and I undo this, maybe I could take the whole thing out as a unit. Let me see if I can find a motor. What did I do with the motor? So what we're looking at, I was just talking about the motor. What we're looking at is those 3 holes I drilled at the, those are the holes to get the motor out. Let me see, turn this light on. There's the other bolt. So you can see my drawing in the white. I just kind of made a square. I think I saw it on somebody else's video. Because trying to get your hand in there to get that loose, I said the hell with that. So the motor, you can see this gear here. So we go right below these holes here. Look at the other one. Well, the problem is that we are on the opposite side. And this window's all the way up, so this track that we're looking at, I'm thinking to myself, look at the travel, it's only got that much to go. How does it go all the way down to here? Something's missing. I think there should be something here. Again, this is why I tore it apart. Just to give me some hints. And since I can't see into here, which is, let's see, it's right at the edge of the glass. I'm thinking to myself here, if I reach up in there, it should not be in there. The gear should not be in there. Just filling around the side of here. This might be just be a whole different mechanism. Again, I'm always changing directions, but I just wanted to show you this. Here's the main door that I usually use. That's where the driveway is. That's where I showed my car parked out there the other day. But in the summertime, I can open this. I got a door there that opens up another, that much. And then on this side, you got a door here. That door opens up another 4 feet. You can see it open up to here. That's where I parked the lawnmower. I can get it right out. So it's a beautiful place to work. And when I bought this house, sorry to keep changing the subject. I looked for a house that had a shop. Because you build a shop, I don't think you really gain any money off of it. But this one had the shop. And we bought it in 2017. And since then, it's gone up $225,000. It's crazy. Not that the money doesn't do me any good because unless you sell it, you can't get the money. But if you sell it, all the other house prices are up. It's just good to know that it didn't lose value. And then when the market crashes, I can drop 225 and still be right back where we started. So again, just talking about something different. Yeah, that's it. So when I need a break, look at that. You can hear somebody putting a new roof on a house over there. There's 3 houses back in there. The back sore. That's why it's good to have this lift. So as I was saying earlier, take pictures of everything. Get one of these digital cameras, just download it to your computer. I think that's it. More picture back out so I can see everything. I was going to take a picture of this this decal. Now I'm as confident as I can be to take it apart with the least hassle putting it together. So I'm going to take some parts apart and see what happens. See if they break and see what happens. It's going to take apart whatever. I'll get some W40. get it onto the threads. Some kind of a window guide for the window. Got felt on it. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That one feels okay. The first one over there was tight. That one feels okay. Another one. Another one. Let me get these out first. Almost looks like carpet. Of course, then the window's probably gonna fall over. I'll leave that one for last. There's 2 different sizes. The small one goes on this side. The 2 bigger ones go there. There's also a piece of rubber on here. Maybe I'll get a rag and stuff it in there. Or better yet, a wedge. I got this wedge left over when I jacked up the foundation of my other house. Tight, not real tight, but I don't know if it's coming loose or not. There's a nut. There's a nut under that one. USA. I used to live in San Jose, they had flea markets. Huge flea markets, like drive-in theaters. You go over and get tools cheap, like 50 cents. Yeah, this is a great bell to stand up. See if this will fit through the hole. Nope. Try to keep track of what you're doing. So you can put it back together. I'll put these pieces in a baggie. So that's the way they came off. 1, 2, 3. This is the part of the track. I can see it moving. I can put all these parts into the tumbler that I made. Clean them all up. This one's tight. And the last thing I wanted to do is break. That helped. Same length bolts. It appears that'll slip up. It's one of those things I don't, I dreaded. I didn't want to take this door apart, but like I say, you got to just go for it. This one might slip out. Another bolt down here. This is the track here also. here. Maybe it'll come out. This track is loose now. See, it's the left side. I should scratch on here left. Okay, video, left is that way. Doesn't say left or right. Go left. Some kind of roller guide. Must have been what was right here. I don't really get that. So let's see what happens. That can't be it. Or can it? No, I think I gotta take these rivets out. If I can get this out of here. There's another bolt in there. My hands are all slippery. Well, let's put it right on here. Again, it can't hurt. Socket. Bungee cord. Piece of metal. I can see that X track that was on that door over there is hooked to this metal. bolt here goes through the glass right here. Looks like there's another one right there, maybe. No, I think I gotta grind these off. So I'll stop the camera and get the grinder. Wish I had a remote control for this video camera. Just gonna use a cutoff wheel and try to cut these off. Look at my safety glasses. Hope the glass doesn't drop. Afraid the whole thing's gonna drop. Let's see what happens. Here's one of the bolts. Calling out the guide right here. That's probably what I want. This side's loose. Hang out on the track. The track came out of this side, but now I'm stuck on that side. It's hitting a bolt. A 2-minute job. Should take a picture of this. Nah, screw it. I don't have my camera. The track is hooked to the motor. I should have took the motor loose first. Okay, remember that video when you watch yourself? Take the motor loose first. Well, that's how you get the glass out. And this was in here. Like that. Wonder if I can get the whole motor out. I'm gonna try it. Maybe it'll slip through this hole. It's close. Ta-da! Alright. It's not as bad as I thought. You know, there's a piece down in here. I'm going to show you, because I got this piece been laying around. I've been wondering what it is. Where is it? See if I can find it. I don't know where it is. I just saw it. Here it is, right here. There's one of these. See that bolt right there? I don't know where this came from. It almost looks new. Anyway, that's where it goes. There's one in there. It doesn't look bad. So basically that's, I got it out. I mean, everything else is get this to work, get the lock to work, get this to work. Then what I was saying about this, see this piece of trim here, you can see it. You know, on the top of the window, they got a piece of chrome. There's a screw there. Most of the screws are rotted off. So this piece you got to put in first. So that's a good place to end the video. I did it. I feel good. Gonna have to do a little bit of welding repair because that was a hard one to get off. But here's what it looks like. This is the power door assembly, which is different. I'll start the camera up one more. I'll stop the camera and I'll put it next to the other one, the non-power. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for today. Like I said, I've been sick, my back's sore. But again, my videos are about just try, you know? I've never done that before. Just try, don't be scared. Of course, it's easier if you're not driving the car every day. When you're driving the car every day, you're scared to death to do anything. Because if you don't get it ready for work, but if you get a project car, there's no real pressure.